The night shift. James had just started his new job as a security guard at the abandoned hospital on the outskirts of town. The hospital had been closed for years, but rumors of strange occurrences persisted. James was skeptical but needed the job, so he shrugged off the stories. On his first night, James patrolled the dimly lit hallways. The flickering lights and echoing footsteps made the place feel alive. As he walked past the old operating rooms, he heard a faint sound, like distant crying. He followed the noise, thinking it might be a prank or someone needing help. The sound led him to the basement, where the air was thick with the smell of mildew. The crying grew louder, more desperate. James's flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows on the walls. He found himself in front of a locked door. The crying was now unmistakably clear, coming from inside. Summoning his courage, James unlocked the door and entered. The room was empty, save for a single, rusty hospital bed in the center. The crying stopped abruptly. He scanned the room with his flashlight, feeling a growing sense of unease. As he turned to leave, he saw a figure in the corner of his eye. A woman in a hospital gown stood there, her eyes hollow and skin pale. She mouthed something, but no sound came out. James felt a chill run down his spine. He took a step back, but the door slammed shut behind him. The woman moved closer, her eyes filled with sorrow and rage. James's flashlight died, plunging the room into darkness. He fumbled for his radio, but it was dead too. The woman's presence was now palpable, her cold breath on his neck. James turned around, but she was gone. The crying resumed, louder and more frantic than before. Desperate, James pounded on the door, shouting for help. The walls seemed to close in, the crying now echoing inside his head. He felt a sharp pain in his chest and collapsed to the floor, gasping for breath. The last thing he saw was the woman's face, her hollow eyes staring into his soul. The next morning, the hospital was silent. James was found lifeless in the basement, his face frozen in terror. His colleagues dismissed it as a heart attack, but the rumors persisted. No one took the night shift at the abandoned hospital after that, leaving the woman's cries to echo in the darkness, waiting for the next unlucky soul.